Welcome back to the Balance Recruiter, where we're all just trying to make it through work, life, holidays, burnout, and the group chats that still hasn't replied. The Balance Recruiter is a podcast that's slightly unhinged, definitely honest, and occasionally helpful space where we talk about burnout, balance, career chaos, and why your to-do list still has 19 things on it, even though you've been working all day. In theory. Hi, I'm your host, balancing meetings, onboarding, offboarding, puppy, laundry, and the occasional existential crisis, chastity. If I sound a little too calm today, it's because I'm resisting the urge to book a runaway trip to Hokkaido. Because mentally, I'm there, eating ramen in the snow and pretending my inbox doesn't exist. Today, we're talking about something that keeps happening, especially around my favorite time of the year, the holidays. Next week, we kick off the holidays with Thanksgiving. It's so crazy how this year just flew. I feel around this time of the year is when a lot of us say we're going to slow down. We promise we'll rest. We tell ourselves we're going to be different this year. And then boom, we're sprinting through life like there's a prize at the finish line. Spoiler alert, there's no prize. Just a migraine, a huge pile of laundry, and the same to-do list we started with. If maybe not more. So let's get into it. This is the season of quote unquote doing the most. There's something about November through December that turns us all into overachievers. At work, everything becomes urgent. At home, everything is traditions. And in our heads, everything becomes, if I don't get this done, I'm failing at life. Or maybe not that dramatic, but if I don't get this done, I'm definitely making somebody unhappy, if not myself. We forget that slowing down isn't weakness. It's wisdom. And honestly, most of us are not just tired, but tired. Not like I need coffee/caffeine, but more like I need the universe to pause so I can catch up. How many of us actually say there's not enough time in the day? And especially during the holidays, you blink and it's done. We still have a lot of things to get done, or we're in catch-up mode, and yet we keep running. The guilt of stopping is real. Slowing down feels illegal sometimes. We tell ourselves, other people have it harder. I should just push through. Resting means I'm falling behind. I shouldn't complain. But here's the thing. Rest is productivity. Recovery is part of the work. And taking a break doesn't mean you're losing momentum. It means you're building the energy to keep on going. If you're exhausted, irritable, overwhelmed, or crying in your car because someone asked you, how's your day? You don't need motivation. You need a minute or two. Let me remind you of something that you already know. But we avoid this like a red flag X. You do not have to earn your rest. Stand in front of a mirror and say this with me. And let's do it again slowly. You do not have to earn your rest. Life will take a lot out of you. Loss, changes, responsibilities, being the person everyone relies on. Sometimes slowing down isn't even a choice. It's a necessity. And if you don't choose it, burnout will choose it for you. And burnout will do it aggressively, disrespectfully, and without warning. So here are 3 simple ways to slow down this week. This isn't going to be a change your life in 15 steps moment. Okay, we're going to keep it real, something that we can do on a daily, and nothing that's going to overstimulate your head any more than it needs to. So the first thing, put one thing down. Just one, literally one. Not five, not everything. Just one thing that can wait. Your brain deserves the break. If you don't do priority lists now, especially when you have so many things on your plate, I totally recommend you just jotting down the things that's in your head, things to do, and prioritizing it. And just choose one of those things that you can put off to the side that can actually wait. Number 2, create a minimum version of your day. If you can't do everything, just do the essentials. Email replies, optional. Breathing, mandatory. Number 3, give yourself permission to be done, even if it's early. We don't need to earn the right to tap out. Sometimes you're just done, and that's valid. I'm not sure about you, but there are days when I hit a wall and I have to tell my peers, my coworkers, sometimes even my boss friend, say, I'm mentally tapped out. And it's valid. You can only do so much through your day, especially when there's so much coming at you. Your brain, your body, your emotions can only handle X amount. And every time you keep pushing against it and pushing against it, it'll build up. And there's going to be a time when your body and your mind just says, done. So before that happens, before you hit that mental wall, or when you do hit that wall, it's okay to call it out. Sometimes you're just done, and that's valid. Another simple way to slow down that's realistic and not some aesthetic Pinterest delusion is to pause for 90 seconds. That's it. Set a timer and do nothing but breathe. Unclench your shoulders and your jaw. Put your phone face down or step away from your phone and let your brain stop sprinting. 90 seconds is enough to reset your nervous system. It's literally the cheapest, fastest mini vacation you can take without flying to Hokkaido. If you feel that your brain just can't shut down, take 90 seconds and just brain dump. Put a timer on, and then after you brain dump, take another 90 seconds to breathe. Relax and clench that shoulders and jaw and just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. It's really that simple. This week's sticky note reminder, you don't need to do more. You need to breathe more. Slow down before your body forces you to. Stick this on your desk, on your laptop, on your screen, wherever you can see this. For me, I'll be sticking this on my monitor so this HR girly remembers to chill. Thanks for tuning in to the Balanced Recruiter. If no one has told you today that you're doing enough, you are enough. And slowing down doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. This week, try choosing peace instead of pace. I'm your host, Chastity, reminding you to breathe, sip some water, unclench your jaw, and slow down, even just a little. New episodes drop every week, just in time for the weekend. Be sure to follow and drop a reading if you can. If this episode hit home, share it with someone who needs a soft reminder that rest isn't laziness, it's survival. And remember, burnout is real, balance is the goal, and I'm somewhere in between being responsible and Googling round trip tickets to Hokkaido versus one way tickets. We'll see you on the next episode.